Hey, many of you probably know that PJ does lots of one-on-one sessions, sit-down sessions with clients up here in the little room. Sometimes they involve measurements, but most of the time they just involve PJ talking to our clients about the best ways for them to achieve their goals. One of the big things that we talk about is food, okay? One of the things PJ's been doing recently is sharing one of his days of food. He's been getting lots of great feedback from the clients, so I didn't want you to miss out. And I've asked PJ to talk us through just exactly what it is. Take it away, PJ.
Beautiful. Thanks, Daz. So basically, I've just laid out, this is a day from last week, last Thursday actually. So often we talk about protein, we talk about fat, and we talk about carbs, but it's often not very real to people what that actually looks like in real life. So this day is really about just sort of showing you how I implement, the recommendations that we have in regard to food. So I start at 6 o'clock in the morning, so my day starts bright and early at 5 o'clock. After a shower, it's straight into breakfast at 5:15. So 3 to 4 eggs scrambled with chopped mushroom, capsicum, onion, and kale. Now, one of the things that people instantly see with this is, well, I don't have time to do that in the morning. There's a few little hacks that I want to share with you. All of this, the mushroom, capsicum, and onion, that's actually pre-chopped. I do that all in a big batch. Usually on a Sunday or Tuesday when I've got a bit more time in the afternoon. So basically I just grab a handful of that and put it in the pan, let it saute while I crack the eggs. I've eaten that and I'm out the door within 10 minutes of stumbling into the kitchen at about 5:05, or 5:15. So that's breakfast. Mid-morning, usually finish my PTs and it's time for a snack. Again, I'll be having some protein, some good fats, and a piece of fruit at that time. I just want to point out too here at breakfast that the idea behind a breakfast without toast or cereal or oats or anything like that is that minus the carbs, it actually keeps you in a really good fat burning state. So it's one of the secrets to getting but then staying lean is to, particularly at breakfast, when our bodies first thing in the morning are burning predominantly fat, we want to keep our body in that good fat burning state. So that's why that looks different to the traditional breakfast we've all grown up with. Lunch, now this is another little time-saving hack. Pretty much all the time my lunches will be a leftover dinner, so we're in a pretty strong ingrained habit of cooking 2 or 3 times as much as we need, and we use those for extra dinners when we're a bit time poor, and we use it for lunches over the following days. And we've actually got in our freezer a bit of a section that's just kind of like a bit of a food bank of leftover meals that we can, if we're both working late, we can just pull one out at the start of the day and we've got that, waiting and ready. When we need that meal on the run. Training at 2 o'clock when the gym shuts, so usually having a post-workout snack at 3:30, some sweet potato and a whey protein shake. So this is a bit different to some of the other meals in the day. This is one meal where it is okay to have a more energy dense source of carbs and preferably one that's not going to irritate the gut. So sweet potato fits the bill really well. Something like a coconut water or a banana would also sort of fit that bill. And a whey protein shake, perfect time to get a bit of liquid form protein in because our bodies are crying out for something that's going to be absorbed nice and quickly. And it's also a meal where I don't have any good fats, probably the only meal where I don't have good fats, and that's because the fat slows the absorption of these things, and post-training we want that to happen quickly. So no good fats in that post-workout snack. And another meat and veggie based dinner, some kangaroo and just some different types of veggies all thrown in there. Post dinner, been doing a lot of kale chips lately, so a bit of coconut oil sprayed over the top of the kale and a bit of salt, and it's delicious and crunchy and almost feels like you're eating chips. So I enjoy those. So that's just an example. It's not identical every day, and this isn't right. This is just what works for me. So just wanted to share that with you to give you a sense of what eating paleo looks like in real life.
Cool, thank you, PJ. If you've got any questions about this, and I've got some that are already popping up into my head already, just post to the comments below. PJ and I are going to be keeping an eye on those and we'll be answering your questions within the day. So check you soon.